Oh, wait, here we go.
Good morning, Connections. Happy Sunday. My name is Layla, and thank you for joining us.
Hey, I'm Andy. Thank you again for joining us. For those of you who are home, we are glad that we can interact with you and bring you a little bit of what it feels like to talk to people before church when you're here in the building. And we want you to know when you're ready to come back, we are ready for you. The mask mandates, I don't have anything written down here, so I'm flying by the seat of my pants, have been updated. For those of you that have been fully vaccinated, you can show up without a mask. We do ask that you still maintain social distancing of 6 feet. We will have seats behind us still set up in the same way. So, yeah, we are looking forward to getting back to church as we knew it, but we want to make sure that you guys who are home, who don't feel comfortable to come in yet, are still welcome and know that we love you guys and we want to interact with you. So, by all means, please, if you're watching right now, start typing in questions. Layla will check them out in a little bit.
Yes. And just a couple call outs on that. Make sure that you have been vaccinated for at least full 2 weeks.
Yes, good job.
And we'll keep practicing safe distance here, 6 feet.
Yep.
Guest services will continue to sanitize in between services.
Yep, and there will still be coffee for you crazy people that love it.
Yep. And kids services will also continue to follow their COVID protocols.
Yes, they will. And kids service so far for 3 weeks now has been excellent. I walk back there and it's great to see kids laughing, running around, and then after service, the constant running of kids, I'm like, you know what? That's why this church is awesome. We're not like your typical church.
That's right.
Growing up, we could have never ran through church, but I'm glad we have a church where kids can run through.
Me too.
Cool.
Me too.
Well, what do we got on today's show? Actually, my lovely wife brought us breakfast. She's so nice and thoughtful.
Thank you. And you know what? I think she had a friend, Miss Lindsay. I saw them sneaking it in, so thank you guys.
Well, thank you both. Yes, I think Lindsay helped Angie cut it.
Yes.
And for those of you that missed the first pre-show, Angie, my wife, we jokingly call her Angie because one of the youth spelled her name wrong 3 or 4 years ago, and it stuck. So when you see her, call her Angie, not Angie. She prefers it.
And I think we should give a special shout out to Jake and Angie from last Sunday because Jake brought us Hostess.
Yes.
So
Jake is homesick today, so I hope you feel better, buddy. And thank you again for those Hostess. We got to come up with other stuff because if we say things and people are going to bring it to us, this is awesome. We can get a lot more snacks like Gushers. I love Gushers. Haven't had them in a little bit, so
Gushers.
Maybe that's worth it.
Yeah. Do they make Gushers still?
They still make Gushers. Of course they do.
Guess we're going to have to get some Gushers.
I think we are.
All right.
Okay, what's up next on the docket for this morning?
Well, I think we should talk about what our favorite experience has been since coming to Connection. So I'll go ahead and go first. So a while back, quite a few of us participated in a prayer challenge. It was a 40-day prayer challenge, and we read the book together called Draw the Circle by Mark Batterson. And it was such an amazing experience.
It was.
I got to really strengthen my prayer time, my special time with God, and I got to know so many more people at a deeper level here at church.
Exactly.
So that was one of my favorite experiences.
Cool.
What about you?
It sounds cliche to say, but those of you who have been coming, Big Serve every year is pretty awesome. The last 3 or 4 years, myself and the youth have kind of worked exclusively with Trevor, who spoke last week, at his house. And each year we find different projects to do, from painting inside, which that first year we painted, that was interesting. And that's why I've tried to keep them outside since I saw the kind of paint that some of our kids did. But no. So, yeah, I look forward to that every year. It's great to have everybody show up and just help out.
Yep. Agree. Yep. I love when we get to bring our kids to Big Surf, really just help them, know that there's more than just being kind of bratty kids.
Right. And there's more to church than just showing up at a building once a week. And I'm super proud of our being part of a church that does do that they take a whole weekend off. Now, granted, we could do more, but we also have lives and everything else, and we also have to keep church going. But I'm so proud to be part of a church that takes time out to give back whenever we can. So
the last Big Serve, we got a cat. One of the houses that we helped, the lady was getting rid of cats, and she's been amazing. She's a ninja cat.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
I'm more of a dog person. We did have a cat for a long time, but that was like the best cat you could ever have, and no other cat could compete. So we moved on to dogs.
Well, just, you might get a free cat.
Okay.
Big Serve this year.
Well, hey, I think today is our final skills recap, right?
Yes.
For the message series?
Yeah. Yep. Do you have No, you go first.
No, you go first.
Okay. So I have a unique skill that I would like to share.
Ooh, what's that?
Two, actually. They're terrible skills, but I like bad jokes. And at home, I like to talk in a Southern accent.
I don't find those terrible skills at all.
My kids do.
Well, of course.
But just knowing that embarrasses my oldest, I have to do it more.
Oh, I do it all the time. Yeah, we have stupid voices that I do too at home. I can't think off the top of my head because it's not Southern accent. I do a Russian accent when I tell my kids to clean their rooms, but other than that,
oh my gosh,
it's ridiculous.
We should do a full pre-show.
In just voices?
Rush.
Sure. I don't think so.
That would be
I'll
great.
break. Okay, let's see. My unique skill, really dumb, but for some reason, after I watch a movie a couple times or even once, I can remember lines from it and quote it. And I can quote every single Star Wars movie from start to finish, even like musical cues, sound effects, alien noises. So it's ridiculous.
Yep. I'm one of those people when other people say something in a movie and I'm like, I got nothing. I'm like a deer in the headlights because I just haven't seen very many movies. So if you ever
what would you say your favorite
me,
movie is?
Well, I really do like Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh,
I'm
so do I.
enjoying the little clip.
That's probably my favorite part. I hate to say this because all of our awesome speakers have put a lot of work in, but that's probably my favorite part is the opening video and then watching people do insanely crazy things that I could never hope to do.
Learning ninja skills. Well, so just to recap the series that we've covered over the last few weeks, for specific skills, we've talked about the skill of availability, engaging conversation, which we do great.
We're doing okay at. You're doing better than I am.
Being real, routine kindness, relational discernment, and today we're going to cover hanging in there.
Ooh, hang in there. I think after the last year, that's something we can all really relate to, hanging in there.
So, as usual, I have a joke lined up about people skills, social skills.
I would hope that you did. If you didn't, I would be very disappointed.
I have a couple lined up today, so.
Cool, let's go.
What do you call a hawk with poor social skills? Hawkward.
Oh, boy. Waka, waka, waka. That one's for you, Justin. I've been waiting 3 weeks to do it.
That's a great job using your unique skills of sound effects.
Exactly. Well, no, that was more Fozzie Bear. I'm quoting the Muppets.
See, I did it again. I don't even know where it came from.
That's okay. You didn't know Waka 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 came from Muppets?
I did. I forget.
Okay. All right.
All right. So let's talk about middle school reopening.
Yes. Looking forward to this for sure.
Do you remember the dates or times or anything?
Hold on. Maybe I do.
It's okay. I got you covered.
Go right ahead.
Our audience of one has us covered as well. It's June 6th from 6:30 to 7:15.
Oh, right.
And it's
here at the church.
Here at church, yes. At least I think so.
Yes.
I didn't write that down in our notes, so.
It is, because it's after CSM, which is grades high school through college, and we're from 4:30 to about 6 o'clock.
Okay. So middle school is for 6th through 8th grade, but if you are currently in 5th grade now and going into 6th grade, you are invited as well. So Come out and participate. And apparently you will find out what a jar of pickles and marshmallows teaches us about the fruit of the Spirit. Sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting. Something tells me you got a joke about pickles and mushrooms, or something along those lines.
It's about pickles.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you call a pickle sale? A sweet dill.
Oh, boy.
They're getting progressively worse as we go.
Well, why don't we bring this back up by bringing in one of our staff people here on church, specifically for our children's ministry. Traci,
right,
come on in.
Let's welcome Traci.
Hello, you can squeeze in here.
Traci.
Hi.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I am great. How are you guys doing today?
We're great. Thank you. Okay, we just have a few questions. Excuse me. A frog just jumped into my throat. We're going to start doing this where we're going to talk to each of our staff so you at home can get to know them better and we can get to know them better. And since Traci's the newest and the greatest, we figured we should start with her because it can only go down from there.
And maybe before we start our questions, we can let Traci tell everybody what she does here at Connections.
Exactly. Here, take that.
Hey, so I am the Children's Ministries pastor, and I also help out with middle school. So I'm the one that's going to teach you what a pickle and a marshmallow have to do with the fruit of the spirits.
Awesome.
And we are so excited about Children's Ministries. We're having so much fun back there. And today we're going to take the kids outside a little bit so they can be unmasked and having lots of fun.
Cool.
I have a feeling Andy might be out there with you guys too.
It's a little hot, but I will go out there and run around.
All right, so I have 2 questions lined up, and I think you have one.
I have one, sure.
Do you want to go first?
Okay, yeah, we'll get my boring one out of the way because
Yeah.
you have fun questions.
I have fun ones.
So I have played softball with Chase for probably the last 3 to 4 years. We talk quite a bit, but it's more like, softball stuff and other things. And we laugh at Marin dancing around when she's here in church, which I love seeing. So how did you guys meet?
So it's funny that you say you laugh about Marin dancing because Chase and I actually met line dancing.
Wow.
Chase line dances?
Yeah, Chase was actually the one that started line dancing way before I did.
Wow.
I think we're going to have Chase come on to the pre-show and show us a little number.
I think so too.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Mine are very serious questions, so get in that mindset.
Yep, get yourself ready.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Ooh. Teleportation for sure, because I love to travel, so just being able to go without getting on an airplane or taking that time would be amazing.
Great answer. Okay. I don't know which one I would pick. I'm afraid to ask which one Andy would pick.
You have to be responsible when you choose a superpower. So I'd probably say flight just to start with. Even though I don't like heights, I think that'd be a way for me to conquer my fear of heights by flying really fast with my eyes closed. Hopefully I don't smash into a bird or a building or something.
It's not a plane.
No, it's Andy.
With his eyes closed.
Well, yeah. Oh, no, he's zigzagging.
The person was like, I don't want to run into a bird.
Well,
it's like the buildings, that's second.
Yeah. Well, if I'm strong enough to fly, hopefully I could survive getting hit by a bird or a building. But for some reason, a bird flew over my head first. Like, I don't want to hit that. Feathers everywhere.
All right. So, last one here for you. If a penguin were to walk through those doors behind us wearing a sombrero, what would he say and why is he here?
I love that. I don't know what he would say. I feel like I should have like a really great answer being a children's pastor, but I don't.
I'm also flummoxed.
I don't even know what I would like go up and say to him.
Nice.
I'd be like, thanks for coming as you are.
Yes. See, we welcome anybody
Yes.
here at Connections, penguins and all.
Wearing or sans sombrero or not
Yes.
sombrero.
I think I would be like, nice sombrero.
Yeah. I'd be like, what up, dude?
Yeah.
And
Or waka, waka, waka.
I kind of hope he would speak kind of like, the Taco Bell dog.
Oh, yes.
Because he's wearing the sombrero,
Yes.
just to throw people off. Because
Yes.
we all think of just penguins from Madagascar now, so that's how I think penguins talk. But I'm pretty sure they talk like all different types of people.
Very much.
Well, this just went off the rails.
Yes, it did. Thank you so much, Traci.
Thank you, Traci. We appreciate you and all that you guys do for us.
Yes. All right. That was super fun.
That was really fun.
Let's see. What else do we have? We probably should talk about next Sunday will be the grad recognition.
Yep.
So this involves anybody graduating from high school, college, trade school, military, etc. That is also going to be on June 6th as well. So,
Yes. So send us. You could probably go to the QR code here in the corner.
Oh, yes. We forgot to talk
We
about
did forget
the
to.
QR code.
Well, good. I'm glad I plugged it now because we're almost out of time.
Yes.
But, so yes, the main thing is make sure that you reach out, look at our connection socials. Oh, hey, good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Do you want to say a special shout out or your name?
Sure, I'm Aaliyah.
Good morning, Aaliyah.
Good morning. Thanks for saying hi
Thank
to
you for
us.
saying hi. We got to finish this up because we're almost ready to go. Thanks.
All right.
Goodbye.
Adorable.
Okay, I lost track of thought because an adorable kid came up
know.
and she's super nice.
She is. Well, I think we were just wrapping up about the grad
Wrapping up
school.
about grad school, anything, make
recognition.
sure you reach out to us via socials and everything. Justin just walked past. And, well, we want to thank you again for showing up here with us online. We love you guys, and let's turn it over to our band.